Adding graphics and B-roll to your YouTube videos can help you reset attention, make the viewer watch for longer, and ultimately increase your watch time. Or if you are already monetized, this can help you increase your ad revenue. So it's important to add these little graphics into your video to help improve them. And in today's video, I'm going to show you how I add my graphics to my YouTube videos. Now, I use Canva to create all of the graphics for my YouTube videos. And the first thing that shows up in the first few seconds of my videos is my social media handle for Twitter. Now, I don't think this has gotten me a ton of followers over the years, but this is a great way to forego introducing myself at the beginning of the video. What I used to do is say, hey, my name is Sarah Marie and blah, blah, blah. I'm the owner of this, and have this big, long intro. Most people don't care about that. So instead, I have this follow Sarah Marie blog pop up at the bottom. So if people want to, they can follow me on Twitter. And if they don't, they at least get to know my name as a visual cue as opposed to a verbal cue. And this was super easy to make. So all I did was choose whatever size I wanted it to be. You can choose this to look however you want. And I of course chose blue for the background because Twitter is blue. I've got a Twitter icon here and then just simply follow Sarah Marie blog. And there's also a little animation that pops up with the words. So basically I have it set to baseline, and then it'll show up just like that in my YouTube videos. It is super, super simple. And like I said, you can make yours look however you want. I chose very, very simple for mine. And fair warning, some of the things that I'm going to be showing you in this video are going to be using the pro version of Canva. This is not using the pro version of Canva. You can do this for free, but some of the things will be. So if you want to level up your videos even more, go ahead and check out Canva Pro. I'll leave the link down below in the description if you want to do everything I'm going to show you in today's video. And there are a ton of ways that you can make your social media graphics show up at the bottom of the screen. And of course, you don't always have to use Twitter. If you are more active on Instagram, feel free to have your Instagram handle pop up, or whatever social media you use the most. However, I wouldn't put every single social media platform that you are active on at the bottom, because that's just gonna be way too much text and most people aren't going to read all of that text. So I would just say, keep it super simple, have your main platform pop up, and then be done with it. The next thing that I have come up in my YouTube videos is any of the main points that I want to make. I will have a full on-screen graphic pop up with a little bit of an animation. Now, this works best if you are doing a educational channel and you have multiple points that you want people to understand and you want to hit. This isn't going to work if you have a gaming channel or something that's more entertainment based exactly, but this is what I do for my main points of my video. I ended up choosing a picture that goes well with my brand. So this is just a photo that is in the background here. And over the years, I have updated what I want my text to look like. I was originally using this text here called virtual, and I didn't have the effects on it. It just looked like this, but I decided that might be a little bit too hard to read. So I changed it out for this text here because I just think you might be able to read it a little bit easier. And I also have some effects on it. So I have an echo shadow here. So if I took it off and did none, it would just look like that. And then I chose my gold color for the background to help it stand out just a little bit more. And I also have an animation on this one as well. Just go here, stomp, makes the whole thing animate. And there are honestly a ton of different ways that you can add in the main points of your video or any text. And I just learned something that is super cool in my editing software. So let me show you guys what that is. If we go over here to my YouTube text section, you can see I have like and subscribe for more on this really ugly, really bright green background. And there's a reason for that. If you like the text and you also like it to move, for example, pop, like mine usually does, there isn't a way that you can do that while removing the background. So for example, if I go to download and I click on the current page, I can't download it in MP4, which is a moving picture with a transparent background. You can only do that if you have the paid version and you have PNG, which means the picture will not move. However, if I go to MP4, I download the current page. Let's say this right here is a video and I want to put like and subscribe over this video. I can drag in my like and subscribe. If I hit play, you can see it'll play, but it has the ugly green background. We need to click on this, go to the little gear icon, chroma key, and you can see it has that ugly green color selected, apply, and now the green goes away and the like and subscribe will stay. And this is how you can download a moving text from Canva. Just a little cool trick that I've picked out. And of course, this is just how this works in my Movavi video editor. So hopefully you can figure out where that setting is in your own video editor. And I've recently started adding some B-roll into my videos. And this is actually one of the B-rolls that I've used in a previous video. If you don't know what B-roll is, it's essentially just a video or other footage that you put on top of your main footage. Usually it has no sound. Like for example, right now I could put a B-roll of someone typing on the computer. And this is good to help reset attention in your videos because it gives people a different visual to look at. And also it will help people visualize what you are talking about as opposed to you just describing what you are talking about. And the good thing about Canva is you don't have to shoot any of your own B-roll. You can get it right from Canva. So let me show you where I find mine. If you go to the side here and you go to videos, you can type in any video that you want and you will be able to put that over your actual video. So let's say I'm talking about taking a hike on a nice, cool fall morning. I can just pull this video in right here. Let me grab a grid and then I'll be showing you footage of a nice orange, bright, beautiful forest over the sound of me talking. And there's a few things that you can do in the editor of Canva here. So you can play it and you can see that it is an 11-second video. I don't feel like I need 11 seconds to describe this for you. So I can go to right here and crop it down a little bit. So let's say I only want 5 seconds of it. And I can also do this too and just type in 5 seconds and it will crop to 5 seconds of the video. Click done. You can see the playback. There's a few other small things you can do here, but really if you're adding B-roll, you only need something small anyway. Then you can share it as a MP4 and put that over your videos. Another way that you see me adding B-roll in my videos is in the beginning of my vlogs or in between any different scenes of talking that I have inside my vlogs. I will record a little bit about what's going on in my day with just some music over it. And this is a great way to show what is going on in my day without telling you what is going on in my day. It's gonna help reset attention. It's gonna put in some nice calming music that you can listen to while you see me go about my day before I address the camera again and actually start talking. And that is another way that you can help reset attention and really level up your videos is by putting music in your video. But the problem is you have to be careful when you put music in your videos because you don't want to use something that is copywritten. And one of the best softwares that I use to find copyright-free music is called Epidemic Sound. It is a subscription that you pay for yearly, and there is a library of a ton of different musics and sounds and different things that you can put into your videos to really help level them up. And the best part about Epidemic Sound is you can also use these songs on your Instagram, you can use them on your TikTok, and you can use them on your YouTube videos without any problems with copyright. You just have to put in your YouTube channel link, your Instagram link, your TikTok link into your profile, and Epidemic Sound will realize that you have a subscription and you can use those songs worry-free. If you want to check out Epidemic Sound, I've been using them for quite a few months now. I really enjoy them. That is where I get all of my music and sound. Of course, I'll leave a link down below in the description if you want to check them out. Now, the last thing that you see me add in any of my videos is any extra text that I want to add. If there is a point that I really want to make sure the viewer gets across, I will add extra text in when I am speaking. And this is super easy to do. I just have a few different layers here to help the text pop out. So I have 3 different layers here, and I have one that is an effect, just typed out whatever I need to say with the intensity at 100. I have that copied and pasted twice to give it a little bit more intensity. And then I have an effect here with the splice, and I have the thickness, offset, direction, all of that set up how I want in white so that you can see what my text looks like here. And I'm sure I'm going to be putting some text in this video as well so you can see what I'm talking about at the bottom of the screen. This is what I used to have to add text into my videos, but it got pretty annoying because this box would be cropped every single time I put in a new text. But if I wanted to say something like easy ways to use Pinterest, I would then have to crop it a different way and they would all be different sizes, and it just took too long to do. So now what I do is I use this method here where I can download this with a transparent background as a PNG. And of course you have to have the paid version of Canva to have the transparent background. But this makes sure that my text is all in the same location. It is all the same size. I don't need to do any cropping. I can just save it and drop it right into my thing as you saw here. And of course, if I decide I want to resize it, I can always do that, resize it however I want. But if I don't, I'll just make it as big as the thing here. and it will be exactly the size that I want it to be. But of course, there are a ton of different creative ways that you can add in text if you want to come up with some other ways for your own videos. It is super important that you have viewers watching your content as long as possible because that is what's going to help your video do well in the long run. But if they never actually click on your video, you have already lost. So make sure you check out this video right here on how to create click-worthy thumbnails so that you can actually get them to start watching your content in the first place. And if you enjoyed this, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe to my channel down below because it really helps out the channel. And I'll see you next week. Bye!